I think I might have got genital warts from using the shower in the gym. There's a lot of fear and misinformation around genital warts and how it's transmitted. So let's set the record straight. Today, we'll go through 10 things that are very unlikely or will not cause genital warts. Number 3 on the list is one I hear very commonly, so let's clear it up. Hi, I'm Dr. Sylvia. There's so many myths about genital warts and how they are spread. Sitting on a toilet seat. HPV cannot survive for long on hard surfaces like toilet seats, and it requires direct skin-to-skin contact to spread. Swimming in a pool or hot tub. The virus is not waterborne and it cannot spread through chlorinated or treated water. So you're really unlikely to catch HPV by swimming in the pool or sharing the pool at the same time with somebody who has genital warts. Sharing utensils or drinking from the same fountain at the gym or water bottle with somebody else who has genital warts. HPV infects the skin or mucous membranes, not saliva. So it doesn't spread through eating or drinking or sharing utensils used to eat and drink. Spreading it through shared eating utensils or drinking sources is thought to be highly unlikely. Coming into contact with HPV infected blood. HPV is not transmitted through blood because it primarily infects the skin and mucosal tissues, not the bloodstream. Hugging or casual physical contact like handshakes. We've said HPV requires direct skin-to-skin contact in areas where the virus is present, which is typically in the genital or anal areas, so it cannot spread through casual touch. Anal genital warts are harmless growths that appear around the genital and anal and surrounding areas. And that includes everything between the pubic region and the anus. They're caused by specific strains of the human papillomavirus HPV, which are the low-risk strains and are not the same as the high-risk strains of HPV responsible for causing cervical cancer. Sharing clothes or towels. While the virus can survive briefly on surfaces, it's highly unlikely to spread through shared fabrics because, again, it needs direct contact with the skin to infect. How about kissing on the cheek or the forehead? Not too long ago, at one of my sessions at work, I took a call from a very worried mom whose baby had been hugged by the partner to her mom who has genital warts. I know it's really confusing, but the bottom line is they were visiting her mom and this baby girl was hugged by mom's partner. So mom's partner has genital warts and kissed this little girl, just gave her a little hug and a kiss on the cheek. The little girl's mom called because she was horrified. I knew they had warts, but I should have stopped them from kissing her. Is she going to get HPV? Kissing on the cheek or forehead. HPV is not transmitted through casual kissing, that is, non-intimate forms of kissing. It spreads through direct contact, such as contact between the mouth and genital area. Sharing soap or other personal hygiene items, makeup and so on. The virus is not easily transferred through surfaces like soap. Soap bars are often rinsed clean, so it doesn't really provide a suitable environment for the virus to survive. The low-risk HPV strains, that is genotype 6 and 11, that affect the genital area do not cause serious health problems. This type of HPV live in the wet parts of your body that you can touch from the outside, that is your mucosa. For example, the lips, the vagina, the anus, and so on. Mucosal HPV infects the skin or mucosal cells by entering through tiny cuts or breaks. Check out my video here to learn more about HPV, how it grows, develops, and even treatment. What about coughing or sneezing? HPV is not an airborne virus, so it's not spread in the respiratory droplets the same way like flu or COVID-19 is spread. Donating or receiving blood. HPV does not live in the bloodstream, so blood donations or transfusions generally do not pose a risk of transmitting HPV. However, you've got to follow the guidelines or eligibility criteria of the donation center. For example, they might want people who have known HPV and are interested in donating to be in good general health, no other signs of illness like weight loss and so on. Generally, people with HPV can donate blood. Having HPV alone is not typically a disqualifying factor for blood donation. The standard tests do not cover HPV as the infection primarily spreads through direct skin-to-skin contact. It's also a widespread virus with more than 200 strains, making screening logistically challenging and expensive, according to health experts. Additionally, as not all HPV strains have links to health risks, the potential benefits of screening would not justify the costs, the complexity, and the resources you'd have to spend. So I've just talked about 10 circumstances where HPV is very unlikely to spread. However, to keep safe and avoid any risks of catching or spreading HIV, here are some key points for prevention. 1. Vaccination. Get the HPV vaccine and get your child vaccinated as well, usually by the age of 11 or 12 if possible. Number 2. Practice safe sex. Stick to a single partner and use condoms or dental dams during sex. 3. Regular screening. Please don't ignore your calls to attend your cervical smears or pap smears and HPV tests. 4. Anything to boost your immunity. Maintain a healthy lifestyle with good quality diet, regular exercise, and enough sleep to boost your immunity. Avoid high-risk behaviors that can increase the spread of HPV. These include things like smoking and having multiple sexual partners. 10 ways that you're unlikely to catch HPV. Please help me share this video with 1 or 2 friends so that we can counter the multiple layers of misinformation that are out there. To learn more about genital warts treatments, check out this video here, and I'll see you again soon. Coming into contact with HPV infected blood. Can you stop that shouting?